Hello everyone. In today's stream, I'm going to be doing some group dungeons. And before doing group dungeons, I wanted to try out corrupted dungeons for a little bit. So let's see how that goes. I have not played corrupteds very often. It's been so long since I have played this game. I bought premium and I just stopped playing after buying premium for like 10 days, I think. It is insane. Wasted a lot of money buying premium for nothing. Okay, let me quickly buy some items. One second. I'm trying to get the chat. Right? Uh, it's not working for some reason. I can't see the chat. Wait, why is it not working? Well, it says I'm streaming right here. This is weird. Where am I? Yeah, I'm streaming. Oh, it's in unlisted. Okay. I thought I clicked public, but I guess I did not. Right. Let's see. That should work now. Okay, now let's quickly get our set. I don't know what to play though. Let's just go with the best staff set. Point one. How much IP do I get with this? Excellent. 900. I don't think that's good enough. Okay, let's go with the other staff. Yeah, that's good. 1000. But still, man, everything in this server is so expensive. Why is it tier 5 staff 30k? On the west server, a tier 6 will be 30. Tier 6 is just double the price of a tier 5, I guess. Really weird market on the east server. Okay, now let's get the best staff. We will get a torch. We don't need a 5.1 torch. Let's get a 4.1. Right. Right. Let's get a mercenary jacket. And I'm buying this at 4.1 without checking their IP. If I don't have enough IP to even enter these dungeons, it would be pretty embarrassing. As I don't have any spec on this character yet. You know what? Let's do the cleric set, the cleric and cursed skull. That's the OG build, right? Okay, let's try out that build first, and we'll see how that goes. Then 60 should be good enough. See, the main reason for using cursed skull instead of the cursed staff is skull is just better for PvE. Oh, it's 51, and this is just a scam. Oh, damn. What's going on in the East server, man? Of course, the Guardian boots mandatory. Okay, let's get a cape. We'll go with a normal cape since this is just a test run to see if the corrupteds are still good. Why is everything so expensive? What's going on? Horse 3. Okay. Now let's get a food buff. I think I have a roast pork on the inventory. So let's just get a fish. We'll buy 2 fishes and I think we go for resistance potions, right? Resistance pots. I'm not tier 5. Let's just go for one tier 7. In case this is used up, we'll get one heal. Right, let's get healing potions and that's it. We'll grab the roast pork from our inventory. 941. So that should be enough IP, right? Okay, let's throw this here. Go to food. Okay, I have one roast pork. I'm still faction flagged, but that should be fine. It will remove the flag anyway. Oh, the stream appears to be lagging a little. That's fine. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a 5.2 tension over here. Let's increase the sound just a little bit. Man, it's really hard to find these corrupted dungeons nowadays. Usually I would be in a dungeon by now. This is the same exact path I used to take every single time. Hello, ghost. Oh, found one. Let's go. So this is just a test run to see if the corrupted dungeon loot is good or not. After this dungeon, regardless of victory or loss, we'll do solo group dungeons. So stick around for that if you're not interested in corrupted dungeons, I guess. Oh, thank you. Have a nice day. Might be a night for you, so good night. It's really early here. Not early, it's afternoon. 1 1 p.m. Hopefully, I will make more videos. I have been busy for a little bit, so I've been completely offline for 2 weeks, I guess. I'll try to make some videos on the new content that's being released. I have already made some videos on it, but they changed a lot of stuff. They nerfed the new weapons before they got released, so I have to make a updated guide on that. See, this is how messed up the game is now. I have made a guide on the new weapons that are scheduled to release tomorrow, like a month ago. And before the weapons even got released, the guide is now outdated because they decided to nerf them. I swear, man, Albion devs do some really bad stuff. And this dungeon's going really slow so far. Usually I'd get invaded by this point. Okay, let's clear this side out first. So if you guys notice, I am not killing any mobs on the way because I don't want my opponents to be able to kite easily. So I just leave the mobs alive to make it harder for them to kite. And in return, I know that I am not able to kite, but that does not matter because we are in a full brawl set here. So hindering the movement of your opponent by just not killing the mobs is a solid strategy. And it also makes it a lot more convenient for you to clear the dungeons, I guess. You don't have to spend time clearing trash mobs in a corridor to kite. See, this might be the meta thing to do right now because everyone runs mobility sets and they rely heavily on kiting. So if you just make it so that they can't kite, you are in a big advantage. And what's with the loot though? The loot sucks. I guess they really never update the loot in any content. They just nerf it, and if it's nerfed overly, they just forget about the nerf. They don't upgrade it or they don't restore it to what it used to be. Just let it fade into obscurity. Right, we are at the final mini boss. Usually, when I used to play the dungeons, exactly after I kill this guy in like 5 6 seconds, I get invaded or I invade someone. So let's see if the algorithm's still the same on this. It should be though. Let's see. And back in the day, used to be able to use guardian boots in corrupteds. No, you just can't use that spell anymore. People will just bully you if you use guardian. It is so bad. They should seriously increase the movement speed on guardian spell. How much movement speed does it give? 25%. Okay, if it was somewhere around 70 or 80, it might be good. Right now, we just have to wait for the invader, which should be any time now. We cleared all the mini bosses. Now, let's head to the boss area there. We'll just stand by over there and wait for the enemy invasion. Suppose we can kill some mobs on the way. Why not? Okay, let's kill this big guy over here. You're using a cursed skill with mercenary jacket, so it's a good idea to keep the enemies alive without clearing them. You can just heal off the enemies if the player opponent has some kind of immunity like a soldier helmet or a cleric call, you can use the enemies to heal. Right, so we are invaded. Let's see. Let's look for the movement on mobs. uh, I don't see any movement. Let's just go back the way we came from because I cleared it a little bit. It should be nice to fight there. Okay, I'll just go and break this crystal. This guy will think I'm ratting and come running in. Okay, what now? I really don't know where this guy is. That's the problem. Let's just go and break this crystal, I guess. He'll show up. Okay, he's there. Right. Let's food up and swap to the fish just in case. And you know what? Since we are fighting him over here, let's switch to Desecrate. That might help. Maybe. See, every time I switch to Desecrate and I lose, I think that if I was on Grudge, I would have won that fight. Oh, it's this staff. Okay, if it's this staff, then Desecrate's definitely the move. Ah, wasted the E-spell. But whatever. E-spell's not that important. Man, I've gotten so bad. Why am I playing like such noob now? Well, I'm still winning somehow. Ah, just had to sprint away. Tried to heal off that thing, but that did not work very well. Okay, let's try to get a reset here. Yeah, this is bad. We lost most likely. No, not now. Okay, we have the advantage in health, and he just completely whiffed his E-spell. And he's running out of energy too. So we might actually win. Or he just uses the cultist sandals. Oh, okay. He actually got hit by them. Nice. Let's go. The ice block coming in clutch. He just has so much mobility and self-healing with the cultist. It's really hard to kill him. But we'll get the healing potion back if he decides to run away for a little longer. The thing is, he will never beat us at kiting because we switched over to catfish now. So we just have insane health regen. And he's still on omelets. If he just keeps kiting, he will lose. Right, let's just wait. He's got all of his cooldowns, so really no point in engaging now. Let's wait for the ice block to counter the E-spell. Might actually switch over to movement if he kites again. Oh, he switched too, okay. Nice. Yeah, this is annoying, man. Am I roaming open world after this? No, I'm going to do group dungeons after that. Solo group dungeons. Okay, let's just break one more crystal and see what he does. We can force him to fight or get out of the dungeon. I don't want to fight the Avalon Ice Staff. Man, that guy is the kiter here. Why do I have two stacks already? He's the one kiting around, not me. I'll just walk through. Let's de-aggro the dogs real quick and break crystals. Right. If it looks like I'm losing to that stupid ice staff, I'll just break the crystals. Man, frost staffs are so broken. Especially the Avalonian staff. It just does not come into the spell radius. Okay. This is taking longer than expected. Now he'll just run away. I'll go back and see what he does. Now he still got his cultist robe. It's so messed up. Turn back, don't panic. Keep up the stacks. And turn back now. Nice, nice, nice. That's great. Pretty sure he's fucked here. I'll be so happy if he does. Let's go. Fuck you for playing Avalonian Ice Staff. I did not even use the E spell or my heal. 700k though, that's nice. Okay. See, he's been winning these matches continuously. He has like 2 or 3 people slot in there. Poor guys. Right. We won. Let's clear the dungeon and do group dungeons after that. You want to try healer main? Okay, what do you want to heal in? PvP or PvE? I will suggest you a build depending on that. What is that staff called? I forgot. Let's go. Not this. This. Oh, chill howl. Okay, I was not remembering the name of this thing for no reason. A lot of it trashed too. His cultist robe and the chill howl both trashed. Still got 700k from it. Okay, this should be enough to summon the boss, right? No. Okay. Thought I cleared out a huge mob there, but man, I was fully expecting to lose on this run. Got really lucky there. It's just that I forced him to not kite. Not even luck anymore. See, if we kited away anymore, since I already got 2 crystals, I could have just left the fight. So he was forced to fight me there, even with his stupid kiting set. Look at this guy. I don't even have this much fame on the West server. So this is not a noob. And whatever, we won, so that's what matters. I was saving my E-spell and the armor combo to use on the mobs over there because I knew it would never hit a player. That's what, the Cursed Skull's biggest benefit is. You can just heal off mobs. It's really hard with other builds. Just throw your E down and you're good. You'll heal fully off of mobs. Can believe almost missed that spell. Really shows how long I have just not played this game for. Especially the Cursed Skull. I think it's been 1 or 2 years since I have touched a Cursed Skull. I just did not play any PvP in this game whatsoever. Oh, we also got a purple chest. Let's see. 79k. Okay, that's not bad. So we got around 770,000 from this dungeon. That's great. Really, really nice. But of that 700k, only like what 100k is from the chests. Most of the 700k is from the guy I just killed, and that's just this thing. Okay, let's go back. We'll just go back, both for PvP and PvE. Uh, you can try the Great Holy Staff. That's really good for healing. For the build, it depends on the specific activity. Even if we say that PvP or PvE, even in those two activities, there's like 10-20 different builds that are, really good. You have to be very specific with what you want to do in order to create a effective build with it. Oh, forgot to repair them. Let's go repair, and we'll do some group dungeons solo after this. That was a really nice skill, actually. Good start for the stream. I just wanted to play Corrupted Dungeons since it's been so long after I stopped playing. Okay. We have 2 horses. I'll actually use these stones on my PvE set, so let's not deposit them yet. I'll throw away these tier 2 poisons, healings. Deposit this. Let's sort them. 1.2 million. So I have played like 30 minutes yesterday, 30-40 minutes, and we got 700 today, so 1.2 million from that. From around 1 hour of gameplay. Let's use that. I'll sell these later. I don't want to sell them now. Let's get the bag, and yeah, let's use all the books. Might be faster just to spam click. Yeah, let's go. We'll get some roast pork, maps, and head out. Roast pork. Roast pork 6,000? Bro. Man, this server is so messed up. Why is roast pork 6,000? And it's saying it's below average price. What? Man, this is bad. Okay, let's get 6 of them. Wait, let me check one thing real quick. 1 second. We'll see what the price on this server is. Am I just tripping, or roast pork is expensive now for some reason? Let's go to West. Login. Okay, let's go. So there is some roast pork here too. Also, no one online now. Okay. 4,000. Okay. The estimated value is 4K. Pork. See, it's 3,000. Why is why is the East server so expensive, man? Even the roast pork is expensive. Ah, this did not sell, huh? Whatever. Let's just go to our East server. Man, if I just have 100 less ping, I'll just play on the West server forever. The 300 is a little too much sometimes. Okay, let's go. This is a scam. God damn it. Let's get a tier 5 dungeon. 32k. Okay, at least these are normal priced. We'll get some invis potions. I think I have some. Yeah, 2 is enough if we are good, which hopefully we are. It's been so long since I played this game, man. I have been playing Elden Ring recently. I got really hooked on that game for a while. And I was also a little busy with IRL stuff, so could not make time for Albion. So what do you guys do usually for silver? I don't think there's many good silver farms now, except for open world mob farming. If you are a noob, complete noob. So here's a free tip for you guys. If you are a complete new character and you want to make silver, faction flag and go to tier 6 red zones and kill every single mob you see. Don't do dungeons or don't do gathering, nothing. Just kill every single living thing that you see there. You'll get a lot of money just in silver drops, around 600k per hour. Now, 600k per hour might not sound great, but for a new character without any spec or money, that is great amount of silver. There's literally nothing that competes right now. Or if you want to risk PvP, you can get a lot more in corrupted dungeons, but that is never consistent. As you saw from the last fight we did in the corrupted dungeons, I got around 700k with my 60k set. So that's a really good investment if you want to make that. But you just have to be careful about the fights you pick in the corrupted dungeons basically. If you know you can't beat a player, just skip the dungeon. It's not worth fighting for, for nothing basically. Uh, that's a really weird item to use. 5.3 masterpiece. See, don't buy masterpiece stuff, guys. If you want to buy masterpiece items, only buy them if it's 8.4. Anything under 8.4, if it's masterpiece, you just, it's not worth the price. Or let's check how many points we have after we kill this guy. I die already. Okay, let's go to faction war. 31k points. Okay, not bad. And 1.44 million credits. Right, let's see how many we make. I'll do 2 or 3 dungeons before I stop streaming, I guess. Let's see. I don't know how long I will stream today. I really have nothing planned to do. It's just that I am a little tired. Oh, and silver pickups. Okay, we don't have to track silver pickups. I have a really good estimate on how much silver you get from these dungeons. So if you want to know, it's around 30,000 or 50,000 if you have premium. Without premium, it's obviously half of that. Yeah. So just from killing mobs and picking up the silver, the cost of the map will be covered. So there's definitely no loss if you don't get down while doing these dungeons. Man, I've been trying to do big pulls, but there's just not enough mobs. Okay, there's a decent sized pull here. It's all trash. Man, I almost died with the stupid shooting spell. See, this is why I use Shadow Caller. If I was using any other weapon and I made a mistake like that, I would get a repair bill. But the Shadow Caller is very forgiving. Or did you guys check out the new dungeon layouts in the update? They're changing the dungeon design. It's really weird though. They did not completely change it. They just changed like parts of it. So one tile set of the dungeon is going to be completely new, and 70% of the dungeon will be the same as it is now. So it feels really weird. It's just not consistent. Ooh, tier it drop. That's just 2k. Okay. Should not get excited just because it's tier 8. Let's go up again. So they get a little closer. Nice. Should I just skip this guy? Whatever, let's just kill him. I usually like to skip these green chests, but you never know what's in them. Sometimes these green chests can give a lot of money, especially if you have premium and you get lucky. These green chests will absolutely give you hundreds of thousands, but most of the time it's trash. It's going really smooth, a little slower, but it's not particularly different. I mean, difficult. I'm almost at 90 specs, I think. I'm at 85 now. The West server's character is obviously over 100 on everything. Yeah. Typical trashy green chest. At least 100 on this. I hope so. Oh yeah, 100 on torches. This is a annoying pull. These guys don't clump up properly. Oh, learning point. Okay. I'll not use learning points for that. I'll spend them on the jacket. Right. Let's kill this guy real quick. Okay. Let's see how many levels we can put in the Hellion. Where is it? So we are currently at 85, and with our 1.4 million, we can get it to 92. That's good enough for now. Right, let's go. I might be able to get it to level 100 by tomorrow. See, I could just grind the levels right now, but I really don't like playing for that long, especially Albion. I get so bored of playing Albion for like 3 hours. That's the limit. No matter what activity I'm doing, if I play this game for over 3 hours, I just fall asleep. It gets really boring real fast. I don't know why that is with this game. Maybe it's because of the real simple graphics. Now I've been playing Elden Ring and I can play that game all night without feeling sleepy. Maybe because everything tries to kill you in that game. Did I move out from Carlion? I was never really settled in Carlion. I just went to Carlion for leveling up skinning for money, and now that I have enough silver, there's really no need for me to stay in Carlion anymore. So yeah, you could say that moved out of Carlion. And especially if you're in Carlion, there's no way you're soloing group dungeons there. Since you know everything's a red zone and even the players from your same faction can kill you. I still don't like that idea, by the way. Why is it a thing in this game? Players of the same faction killing each other. That is so dumb. You never see huge Carlian Zergs. That's the reason for it. They're very rare. Let's clump these guys together. Okay, that's a nice clump. I don't know why these backs sometimes glitch out and not drop premium loot. Look, it's a perfect example. The glitch happened, and we also have a control. See, this is what it's supposed to look like if you have premium. And without premium, it's supposed to look all golden, but even if you have premium, sometimes it just drops the non-premium look. It's not a big deal, but it's a small thing. That was close. I should remember that I don't have spec. So used to my overpowered character on the west server. Okay. So many close calls this stream. The chill hole also killed us almost. I still go to Carlin from time to time when I want to level up skinning. I think Carlian's the best place to do it if you don't like Havalon Road. Oh nice, it did not reset. I thought it might reset. Hmm. Okay, what the hell? Okay. The silence lasted for a while. It's easier to earn silver crafting in Carlian than gathering. Well, I guess so, but I have never been into crafting. To be honest, I really don't know much about crafting. Crafting's more profitable than ganking people. Bro, that just depends on the targets you gank, right? If you manage to kill a transporter, that will definitely be worth more than crafting. You're just billing, I mean, you're just killing a crafter at that point. So that guy spends all of his silver and time crafting stuff, and you just rob him. See, another really nice aspect of Carlian is the blue police. I know that a lot of people hate them for gatekeeping PvP in the red zones, but I really like that concept. He lost 20 plus million in Carlian. Bro, okay. You have a dark video? What do you mean? What do you mean that I have a dark video? Brightness? They increase the brightness? Is that what you're saying? Oh, the brightness. Okay. Right, I'll try to increase it a little bit. Well, my monitor's at full brightness. That's the thing. Ah, okay. Oh, that's just a flashbang. Ah, damn. Okay. I went it. I pushed it up to 50% and this is the flash credit. Is it good now? Or maybe it's because of the graphic quality. I have shadows on ultra, so That's what makes it really dim. See, it should be good now. And the brightness set 0. Is it good? And 130 FPS while streaming is really good for a laptop. It's good? Okay. 20K. What are my PC specs? Actually, I'm not on a PC, it's just a laptop. It's the HP Pavilion laptop. It has 8 GB graphics and 16 GB RAM. That's it. It's a Core i5 11th gen. It's pretty old too. It's like 2 or 3 years old by now. Pretty low end. Not a really cool PC. Actually, I like this laptop a lot. You really don't need those monster PCs which cost you a kidney. See, this game's running at 150 FPS, 140 FPS, even when I'm streaming it. Like, it's one of the most annoying pulls in the game. It's good enough to run all games. I mean, I run Elden Ring on it, for God's sake. Did you guys see Elden Ring? That game looks like a movie, like a animated movie wherever you go. And that game runs fine, no lag whatsoever. If I play it for 4 hours straight, the laptop gets overheated and crashes the game for a little bit, but that's to be expected at this point. That's a 60 GB file just running constantly. If you play it for 4 hours, it might crash for, just to let it cool down a little bit. But after it cools down, there's no side effect to it. It just runs smoothly if you open it again. I even play GTA 5 sometimes on this laptop. Pretty good. But Albion is the only game I think I can stream or record without exploding the laptop. Oh, we got a epic chest here. Hmm. If it's the ancient hero, I can't do it, man. I'm sorry. This character is too weak. I will try though. We just put a lot of points in our specs, so might be worth trying. Since I already have English potions, nothing to lose basically. And I have to grind a lot on this character. That's what puts me away. Ah, ancient hero. Come on, man. Let's try asking for help. Hello. Did the message go through? I don't see it. Oh, it went. I was on the wrong chat window. I'll just wait for cooldowns and see what they're doing. It'd be nice if I could get some help, but I think they'll be crafting in hideouts by now. This is usually the time they go for crafting. So I don't think we'll get help, but hopefully we don't need it. Hopefully, again. This man's a monster. Yeah, that attack will instant kill me if I stand on it. That's so much damage. Oh, he's spamming that attack now. You see, he did that 2 times back to back. Oh, that is really nice. We got our heal and we got some distance. Okay. Nice, nice. We might actually do this. Uh, do the fire thing again, please. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or I'm just dodging everything like a god. Do the thing, do the thing. Nice. So when he does this thing, he's so slow. Energy, man. Just some energy. Beam. Is it good enough? Let's go. That's the first time I killed this guy on my East server character. On the West character is pretty easy. And we get 300k. Okay, that's standard for a purple chest. Not bad. A really great dungeon, actually. It took us a little over 15 minutes and we have 400k. Great. So that should be around 1.6 million per hour if we get, the same time on all of our dungeons. It's really low, actually. They nerfed it by a lot. When I used to make my videos about 5 dungeons or silver per hour videos, I used to get 2 or 3 million per hour, but right now it's bad. You can still push it to 3 million or at least 2 million per hour if you have a really high rank in your faction. If you can buy these faction mounts at Paladin, I think. Oh boy, I have a long, long, long way to go on this character. So yeah, if you can buy your faction's elite mounts, it will be a really, really great silver farm. You can basically get 1 million bonus for every 2 hours of gameplay. Not including the loot you get from the dungeon itself, you get extra 1 million every 2 hours or 1.5 hours, depending on your efficiency. How many points do I have? 33. So I was at 31, right? 2000. Okay, let's buy some stuff with the points we have. I'll just buy these chests, 3 of them. Okay. Uh, okay, I'll save that 6,000 for the next chest. Right. Open all. Oh, not bad. We got tier 8 books, tier 6 and tier 7. Okay, let's quickly calculate how much that is in just fame. You don't care about the silver all that much. We're at 400k, so from those three we got 200. Okay, let's throw everything that's tradable in the loot tab and we'll use those nice stones. The nice tier 6, 7 and 8 stones. Okay, let's go to a good corner here. How much is it? 400k here, 200k books, and another 200k, so 600k total. 600 plus 150, that is 750,000 fame as a bonus for whatever activity you do. See, this is why I always tell people to faction flag. Look at this. So much fame. We just got 750k fame in like what, 10 seconds. Level 90 mastered. Oh boy, really close to level 100. How many do I need? 4.3 million credits. That will take some time. Maybe around 4 hours. If I don't use auto respec and everything. Okay, let's check the Hellion. Where is it? 93. How much do you need? 1.4. So this should be really fast. If I just want to level up my Hellion jacket to level 100, I could do it today, but probably don't have enough interest in this game for that, honestly. I should farm statics for levels. This is just a fun side activity. So I've been feeling really bad about not playing this game even though I purchased premium. See, what happened is that I bought premium, and right after I buy premium, I suddenly get this urge to play Elden Ring. So I download Elden Ring, and that's that. I've been playing Elden Ring every single free moment I get, and I have been busy in general, not just because of that game, but had some stuff to do. So did not get time to play this game for almost 10 days now. I got premium and just left the game for 10 days. Wasted so much silver. Hopefully I get my money back in this remaining 17 days. It should be pretty easy. Wait, how much is premium again? 18 million. Okay, that's nice. It went down a little bit. So when I bought premium, it was at 18 million, and when I left the game around 1 week ago, it was at 24. So I'm really happy that it went down. Oh, we got a big pool here full of trash mobs. See, this knife girl is so annoying. It just does not clump together like these mobs, and you have to kill it separately or throw a Q on it, I guess. It's fine in these small pools, but there are some pools where these knifelings are just scattered across the room. You can't pull them together. And speaking of annoying mobs, we have two of them right here. We have the stupid water mage and the bear. Man, I hate these bears so much. Every single time I channel the curse beam, see, it just gets interrupted. There is a trick to not getting interrupted by these bears, and it's pretty annoying to have to consciously think about that while you're just farming stuff. Is it a double boss? Okay, should be pretty easy. I'll save my cooldowns for the boss. And I waste Avalon Cave. Okay. Right, let's just wait 10-20 seconds for the health region. It's a double boss. 24, 33. Okay. So let's go for the 33 guy. Usually, if you can't kill these double bosses, a good strategy will be to kill this guy since he has slow health. Kill him as soon as possible and reset the boss. After that, you can fight the other guy 1v1. Right, let's start the DPS. I'd use the stalker jacket if I had maximum specs, but since I don't have max spec, we're stuck with the Hellion. And also a really important tip. So if you guys have high tier stalker jackets, sell them before tomorrow. Because when the patch rolls out tomorrow, the stalker jacket will be nerfed. It's not a big nerf, but it will still be nerfed. So if you have a stalker jacket that you are planning to sell, now is the time. Because from tomorrow onwards, the prices of stalker jackets will drop. The same thing happened to Hellion when they nerfed Hellion jackets. I'm having some mana problems. I don't think it's just that, mana problem of my build. It's the problem of not doing enough damage. So if I do enough damage with my spells, I kill enemies before energy runs out. So just have to increase specs a little bit more. See, that's what everything comes down to in this game. Just have to keep grinding levels. So annoying. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow when the patch drops, and I'll just completely max out the new weapons on day one, like 20-30 minutes. I have a bunch of tomes saved up. Well, unfortunately, it won't be on the East server. Okay, big pull. Absolutely did not need to use the E spell there, but I just did it for damage. If you're a new player without any spec, don't do that. Without your E spell, you don't have heals, so save it basically. Is it a next floor here? Should I have just skip this pull then? Well, we got some good levels over it, so let's just kill everything. Since we are out frame farming anyway. I usually skip these guys if I want to. Oh, sorry, I started. So if I want to just farm for silver, I'll skip as many mobs as I can and run straight to the chest. But since we are frame farming a little bit now, I will try to kill all the mobs possible. Oh, food buff's about to run out. So this is still the food buff we had from our first dungeon. We cleared the whole dungeon, we went back to the city to bank our loot, came back to the second dungeon and cleared a whole floor before the first food buff ran out. See, that's pretty fast. Really nice efficiency on this build. The bears are always annoying. So if you want to avoid the interrupt on the bear, you have to stand completely in the center of it. So if you stand on the center, you don't get hit by the knockback effect. No mobs here. There's usually some mobs here. Wanted to use the E spell, but it's on cooldown. Oh, blade time. Okay. Stream. Nice. Let's go. Learning points. Let's use them on. Usually, wasted a foot buff by misclick, whatever. So usually I would advise against not using the learning points on combat specs or any other, gear. People just save the learning points for gatherings most of the time, and I do recommend doing that. If you are interested in gathering, don't use learning points, save them up. But for someone like me who's absolutely no intention of touching gathering, just use them on whatever you want. And gathering just feels so depressing for me in this game. It is so boring. Okay, let's. I don't know if I can pull them. Yeah, can. Let's do that as a separate pull. That stupid tree does so much damage. Which boss is that? Uh, I hope it's not a daughter. No reply. Okay. Might be in a ZVZ now. It is the usual time bracket for that. Oh, I have no idea how I just walked over that wall. See, this is so annoying. What the hell, man? It's not difficult. It's just annoying. Okay. Oh, it's the lightning mage, I think. It's either the lightning mage or the double boss. Or double boss attack. Didn't we already fight these guys? Yeah. Whatever. Man, I don't remember if I killed them in this dungeon or the previous one. I'll just kill them again. Oh, it's a different boss this time. So last time it was this big guy and another boss that uses axes. Now it's this lady. Now this one's pretty easy to kill. Small health pool and easy to dodge attacks. It just takes some time. Let's use the heal. And I'll turn on my AC. It might get a little loud, so I'll turn it off if it gets loud. Well, let me know in the chat if you guys can hear it. Oh, stomp. Right, let's. Oh, 100k, it's really good for a blue chest. How many times have I said that already? I think I say that line in every one of my videos. Every time I open a blue chest and it's even remotely good, I say the same line unconsciously. It's not like I try to say the same line every time, but it just comes out. Oh, tier 3? I'll keep it. Okay, let's just kill these two guys. Should never pull the whole room when this mob's involved. Whenever this child is involved, just focus, kill this thing first and move on to everything else later. Right. Since that thing's down, you're free to do whatever. The whole party here. And I love Shadow Caller so much. Shadow Caller is great. So if you guys probably don't know, but I don't stay really close to my monitors. I have a really nice chair that can lean back a lot. So I have like solid 4 or 5 feet distance between me and the game screen. So I really have trouble seeing some stuff, but with the shadow caller, you don't have to think about properly dodging anything. Just stand there and press E. And as long as the E spell is up, you're just not killable, no matter what you do. I think the air conditioner is getting a little loud. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, so let me know in the chat if it's too loud. I'll turn it off. No, it's really not that bad now. Sometimes it just straight up sounds like a car engine. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not even that old. Nice pull. See, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it straight up sounds like a car engine now. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, so I'm really debating whether I should just turn it off or not. Oh, this guy's alive. You have to pull them a little closer because the beam does not hit them. Okay, I'll just turn it off. God damn it, it's so annoying. Go. Okay, I turned it off. Ah, this one again. Wanted to pull them closer, but I keep forgetting that this thing does not even move. Oh, what? This little knife mobs are killing me because of this stupid mob. Do I have to reset, honestly? Wait, let's just kill them without the buff on them. See, that's a really nice tip for you guys. If you're fighting this mob and it's buffing them up too much, if you run a little further out, the buffed up mobs will just leave the effect. And that's bad. I thought I had to use a invest spot there for those tiny mobs. Another double boss. This is third time in the same dungeon. Three double bosses. And we have 200k for fighting that. Well, we technically did not fight the third one yet, so let's see how that goes. I really should have waited for the health, but whatever, these guys are easy. Watch me die as I say that. Nice, they're nice and clumped up. I think we'll be good for 20 seconds. Should be. If I don't stand in AoEs, that is. Dodge that. Yeah, we are good. We'll use the boots and E-spell together. That should restore almost all of our health. Ah, I did not. I thought I'd get up to 70%. This weapon really scales very well with spec, I guess. 46 bad chest. Well, 220k is pretty good for the third floor, so can't complain about that. It's quite easy. And the chat's been quiet for a while. What happened? Why are you guys so quiet? Mm, mm. It's been bugging me for a while. The numbers. Ah, it's the undead mob. What's that thing called? It's the shaman. Oh, that's shall. Okay. Let's kill these mobs before getting that full. We've been getting really good luck today. So we made 400k on the first dungeon, 700 on the corrupted dungeon we did, and that's around 1.1 million in whatever amount of time I played, like 40 minutes, 40 minutes or 1 hour. Let's see how much we get from this dungeon though. We already have around 300k, so that's pretty good. If we add up the silver pickups, we definitely have 300,000. Okay. Mm. This boss is a little tricky. If you don't know how to fight this thing, it's impossible. So when you're fighting this boss, you have to keep your distance. If you get too close, it will auto attack you, and the auto attacks heal it for a bunch. It basically has a mercenary jacket inbuilt, so don't get hit by it. What does it keep whispering? I always wonder.
Until the day the earth will break, and from this slumber their souls will wake. Mother, bring your children home, for now they wander all alone.
Oh, creepy. It's actually English. I thought it was some random gibberish. I did not know it was actually mumbling something in English. It did. See, I gave it 1600 health just from one auto attack. That's so broken. Imagine a player having that on the mercenary jacket. Like 2 auto attacks and full HP. So when fighting this boss, you should never kill these little guys. If you are using a Hellion jacket or a Shadow Collar, you can use them as little health battery. When they accumulate, and it will root you at some point, like right now. So I'm rooted and I can't move, so I just drop my E spell, and that's that, full health. Ah, should have stayed back there, gave it some health. It's fine, we still have our Hellion. Shadow Color's almost back, the monster. It's on 10 seconds now. Feel like I just used it. We'll use the E-spell after the big damage smack. Now, E-spell will hit everything, giving us full health again. See, if you just know the trick to it, this boss is really easy. If you don't know the trick, it's impossible. Maybe one of the really good bosses, especially since this was around from the launch of the game, not a new one. Right, I'm rooted. And that boss gave us 61k on fame, didn't it? Say 61,000 fame. That's some insane fame. Okay, 240. Again, a little less than what it should be, but still can't complain. Have 400k from this dungeon too. So let's round it up. We got 1 million from group dungeons and 700k from corrupted dungeon. So I played for around 1 hour, and in that 1 hour, we have made 1.7 million. Oh, bro, you guys were speaking all this time. Okay. The chat was bugged out for me and I could not read your messages. I thought chat was just quiet. Sorry if I read your messages really late. Okay, I will read them now. What server am I on? Currently, I'm on the East server, but my main character is on the West server. Can we play together? Yeah, sure. Send me a friend request in game. Uh, Really weird YouTube bug. So I have the chat open on my mobile. I don't know why it did not refresh the chat. It suddenly loaded like 6 messages at once. I don't know how long they have been sitting there. So if you want to play with me, just send a friend request in game and we'll play when I am free or whatever. Also join the Discord server if you want to find parties. The servers, it's not very active right now. 9K, okay, we can buy the chest again. Let's go. Got around 100K from that and 200K fame. And the fame books are insane from these chests. Okay, let's repair. 8K repair bill. 8K, that's nothing. We did not get down, but we still have to pay 8K. See, if you think about it like that, that is big repair. Mhm. 2.4 million. That's really high. Want me to pin my Discord? Alright. I'll do that after the stream. See. See, I'm not, very active on Discord because a lot of people who join Discord are completely on a different time zone from me. So when I'm awake and playing the game, everyone's fucking offline. And when I sleep, everyone just comes online and asks for, help clearing dungeons or organizing parties. It's so frustrating. I can't use my own server. Time zones are a little annoying for gamers, at least. Ooh, shiny mob. Always kill these shiny mobs. Sometimes drops really valuable stuff. Sometimes. And that gave me 7K fame, which is, better than killing a single mob in the group dungeon. So no reason for skipping it. If you see something shiny, kill it. See one more shiny. I'll leave it for. I don't want to steal from anyone. Good luck with that. Just killing them on a gathering set. Okay. So, quick break. I'll just get some water and you guys chill in the chat. 1 minute. Right, we're back. Let's go. You're only sleeping after the server reset. Man, the server resets at 5 a.m. I think. Why are you guys awake at that time? Well, I guess I'm awake too most of the time. Can't really blame you guys. Casually killed the whole room there. That's a bad pull. Don't do that if you are a new player. The fire mages do a shit ton of damage with their auto attacks. Do I know any Indian guilds? I don't know guilds, but I do know a lot of players from India. There's a whole Indian Discord community, right? That server has around 2-3 thousand members, I think. It's pretty big. Yeah. Currently, I'm not in any guild. I really don't like being in guilds, I'll be honest. It is annoying to. There's definitely more profit to be in a guild, but I don't. I just don't like the concept of it. Tome drop. Okay. True definition of gamers. Hmm. Well, can you really call yourself a pro gamer if you're stuck playing Albion all day? You know, I don't want to diss this game, but every single time someone says anything remotely good about this game, I just don't like it. I hate this game so much, man. They do so much dumb shit, but this game always manages to be appealing to play. See, even if these dungeons did not give any loot, I would still do them because just killing these mobs is fun, I guess. Even if it's not fun, it's better than doing nothing. You know, I usually watch movies or anime, whatever, and I just play Albion on the background. I don't even have to pay attention to the game. That's what I really like about it. It's so simple and plain that you can just automate this on background without even thinking about it. I've been playing it a lot on mobile recently. Because I watched some, as I said before, animes or movies on laptop and play Albion on mobile. I used to play PUBG like that. Yeah. PUBG is, it's a little old now. It's gotten too easy. I mean, it's bound to get easy if you pour hundreds of hours into it. Literally, man, when PUBG first came out, I used to play 8, 9 hours every single day. Used to play PUBG, but your teammates play healthy. Oh, why am I dying to this guy? What? Isn't this guy supposed to be easy? How fucking weak is this character, man? Ah, wow, this is so disappointing. Why am I dying to this little shit? Fuck, die. Ah, here's one health. Okay. Let's switch to energetic passive. Died because we did not have any energy, so. Hello, Tolga. This guy is usually very easy on my West character. If I switch to energetic, that should be good. Let's actually switch to this. Oh no way, I'm on carry weight. I'm such a noob sometimes. Yeah, during the lockdown. So all day, every day, just play PUBG for hours on end. Man, that was a whole vibe. I never experienced gaming the same before and after that. Oh, we still don't know. I mean, don't have energy recovered, so just reset and wait for energy. I'll read chat in that time. Uh, this game pretty cool. Actually, this gets really cool if you have a big guild that you can just zerg other people down with. If you don't have that, this game will just bully you at every turn. If you have premium and a guild of at least 10 people, you'll have a blast in this game. That's why I like PUBG so much. You don't have to know anyone or be any part of any guilds. Just hit play and four random people will join your squad. You know, granted that most of the time the four randoms that join you are absolute noobs, but it's still better than playing solo. And people did not play PUBG because they were competitive. It was the first game on mobile with voice chat, so people got to interact a lot with other people of similar mindsets. I think that's what made PUBG very successful. Not just the gameplay of it, the voice chat and all the interactions you could have in the game. I'll read the chat after killing this guy, so already died to this bullshit once. I still can't believe I got knocked out by this one. How did that happen? It's so easy this run. That 70k fame. It's great. Oh, and 200k chest. Really bad. Okay. Hmm. Let's read the chat. Hellions useless now. It is actually, but Stalker Jacket's going to get nerfed tomorrow, so might as well get used to Hellion Jacket again. So if you don't know about Stalker's nerf, you know right now. I actually like Stalker Jacket more, but the nerf, man. They increase the cooldown and it's just not worth it anymore. It will reduce clearing speed. See, they could have just reduced its damage and the nerf would not be as effective, but they increased cooldown. That just kills the clearing speed. I'm from India. Yeah, I mean, thought it was pretty obvious with my accent. I don't know why people ask me that all the time. There's not been a single stream that people did not ask me that. Every single stream. Skipping those guys. 5 second nerf is not a big deal. Well, it should not be a big deal, but if you're doing like 5, 10 dungeons every single day, those 5 seconds add up real quick and you will not notice them. See, I can't blame you for saying it's not that big of a deal, but it actually is. It's a big deal. That's why they decided to nerf it. So, if it did not have any meaningful impact on the item, why nerf it in the first place? They nerf it so the nerf actually has meaning. See, I know that you can make up for the time loss by skipping a floor, but if you just skip the content, what's the point of doing it? I guess you could do this for chests by skipping floors, but I like to do this for fame farming too, so that's the problem. If I skip floors for clear speed and loot, I miss out on a lot of fame. But in the other hand, if I use Hellion, maybe my clear speed suffers by 5 minutes at the worst, still get a lot of, clear speed and everything. Oh, I might be dead here. Successfully baited the fire blast. Oh boy, this is bad. This is real bad. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Became a dodge simulator. 6 seconds. Will I be alive? Oh, nice. Fucking Shadow Caller for the clutch. Every single time I think I die, Shadow Caller just pulls it out. I might still die though. Yeah, let's reset. I could have survived that, but I don't want to take the risk. Let's use the E. Okay. Sorry, I just did not have time to read the chat there. Oh, hello, Nong. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Just call you Long. Okay. Bait the fire blast and stick on top. So after he does his first big fire blast thing, if you don't move, he will not do the second one. He just spams auto attacks. So if you have trouble fighting this boss, just stand still after he blasts once, and that's that. Druid Staff PvE. I mean, Druid Staff's pretty good. It's slow, but it is really reliable. Oh, by the Druid Staff, okay. There's a really good staff coming out tomorrow. The Blood Moon Staff. That's better than Druid Staff. So try leveling that up if you want to level anything. But I think it will be expensive though, since it's just getting launched tomorrow. Don't take any risks because the repair bill is 300k. Yeah, that's why I carry invisibility potions. I'd rather spend 10k on a potion than 300k on a repair. Oh, that guy almost sniped me. Is it better than the Shadow Caller? No. Shadow Caller is... it's just too broken. It is easier to play than the Shadow Caller, as in you don't have to think as much, but if you put a little thought into it, Shadow Caller will definitely be better. If you just want to mash your keyboard, that staff is probably better. It's a noob-proof weapon. A Shadow Call is also pretty noob-proof. See, the problem with Shadow Caller is that you have to use Crypt Candle, and that is not very noob-proof. You love Druid Staffs? And I get you. If you can't buy Shadow Caller or the ridiculously expensive PvE sets, you can get away with a cheap Druid Staff build. That works really well. But the problem with Druid Staff is that it just does not have the damage. It's so slow. And you can't use Stalker Jacket with Druid. You'll get shredded if you don't have Hellion. And that's one more thing I really like about Shadow Caller. There's no other weapon that can get away with not using Hellion Jacket in group content like this. I mean, solo in group content. If you use a Stalker Jacket with Battle Axe, the mobs will kill you in like 10 seconds. I'll try using the Stalker Jacket after dinner to see how it feels. It should feel the same, honestly, it's just a cooldown increase, so it's mainly testing the clear speed. So let's assume that you do at least 20 pulls, right, in a single dungeon. And now since the cooldowns increased by 5 seconds, you have to multiply 5 by 20, I mean 5 into 20, and that's the delay you get, roughly. That's a very rough estimate. Big number, isn't it? See, if you think about it like this, it will not sound very insignificant that it's just a 5-second nerf. So that's 100 seconds, which is around 3 minutes. That's a really rough calculation. So let's round it off to 3 or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes per dungeon is huge. That's a big increase. Honestly, it just sounds like I'm a stupid speedrunner when I'm speaking in terms like this. So increasing 3 or 4 seconds on clear time of Stalker Jacket basically equals Hellion Jacket. So if the clear speed is same or just a little better, just use the Hellion Jacket. It's much safer. And you don't have to bring a swap for bosses either. If you're using Stalker Jacket, sometimes you need a Mercenary Jacket. But with the Hellion Jacket, when it's maxed out, you really don't need swaps. Except for maybe one boss or two bosses. And this is a boring dungeon, isn't it? Ah, damn. We got 250k though. Okay. Uh, Shadow. Cool down. So they nerfed Stalker Jacket because everyone's using it. You don't have spec on the Spectre Hood? Actually, the spec on Spectre Hood really does not matter all that much. See, the worst impact you can have by using a really bad Spectre Hood is that you will run into some energy problems. That's about it. So the most important things to have spec on are the weapon, offhand, and armor piece. You can get away with really shitty boots, cape, and helmets. They really don't matter much. You can even use a 4.1 helmet if you want to. It will just increase your energy consumption by a lot, but that's manageable if you bring energy potions. Man, the real reason for nerfing Stalker Jacket is the mists. Everyone in mists was spamming Stalker Jackets with quarterstaffs and it got a little too crazy. The same thing happened with Hellion Jacket too. Mists are the reason for Hellion Jacket's nerf and the Stalker Jacket's nerf. See, before the Hellion Jacket's nerf, no one cared about using Stalker Jackets in group PvE because Hellion was just perfect. It might not have had the damage, but the simple fact that you will just not die when you use a Hellion Jacket is what made it the best. But right now, it is just so weak, man. They nerfed it by 50%. It's not even a small nerf like Stalker Jacket, like what, 5 seconds increase? No, they just cut it in half. So stupid. Sometimes I really question who makes these decisions. Really bad. People would not complain if the nerf was actually warranted. They just nerfed it because it was too OP in mists of all things. They could have just reduced the healing when you are in PvP, but no, they just nerfed it across the board by 50%. Yeah, I really should not rant this much about a stupid video game. Whatever. Real close to getting killed there. Almost walked into the stun lock. Okay, let's just chill for 20 seconds and we'll get the boss after that. I might stop the stream here. I'm getting a little tired. Did not sleep all night, so getting real sleepy. How much silver do I get per hour? I mean, you just saw. We are clearing one dungeon every 25 minutes, and each dungeon has around 400k. So, you can do your math from there. This one's around 300, I think. Just because I did not get a purple chest at the end. And it's only a 3-floor dungeon. $800k an hour? What? Bro, how did you get 800k an hour? 800k is for 30 minutes. You fumbled your math. Check it again. Oh, not 30 minutes. Okay, wait. Wait, I'm not thinking straight. Hmm. Did not sleep all night, but don't judge me. Is it really that bad? 800k? It used to be 2 million per hour. Yeah, yeah. No, you're correct. I just fumbled. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, you're correct. Oh boy, that really sucks. How much for this? 70. Alright. So I round it off to 400 again because of the silver pickups. And this one took around 15 minutes, not 25 minutes. That's the mistake I made. So we cleared a single dungeon a little over 15 minutes. So round that to 20 minutes. We can comfortably clear two dungeons in 30 minutes actually, if we just speed run it a little bit. So in 30 minutes, we get around 600 to 700,000 for a whole hour. That's just a little bit over 1 million, around 1.2. That is really bad. It used to be 2 million per hour, but they keep nerfing it patch after patch. Honestly, I'm scared of tomorrow's patch. I don't know what they will do with the dungeon loot. And you know the worst part is that they never mention the nerfs of dungeon loot in the patches. It's just a shadow nerf every single time. They never mentioned that they nerfed solo dungeon loot, and solo dungeons are absolute shit. Garbage now. I played solo dungeons for a whole hour to test them for a video, and that gave me around 200k for an entire hour. Dear God, that's bad. Even, not even. When the loot was actually good, people used to buy 8.3 bolt casters just to do solo dungeons. That's how good they were to justify an 8.3 purchase. The loot thing is full. So we did all the stupid math, but the chest was empty when I started streaming, and I have streamed for a little over 1 hour. We have 2.6 million. So that's the math. We can minus 300k because I already had around 300k before. So remove that. Yeah, honestly, the best investment in the game that you could make right now is buying this set. See, it's 56 million, but you know, who cares? You use this build for as long as you want, and when you're done with it, just trade it to other people. You get the 56 million back, and you get the ridiculous amount of money that you just, farm from dungeons. We got around 2.6 million in like what, 1 hour? Now, let's remove the stuff that's already in there. The 700k from the single corrupted dungeon we did, and 300k that was already in there. So let's just remove 1 million. That's 1.6 million for the hour. Still pretty great, if you ask me. 1.6 million without leaving cities. Just stay in the yellow zone and get 1.6 million per hour. That still sounds pretty good. Yeah, for solo players, it's great. You see, the worst part is that we say that it's good silver from these group dungeons. It's good silver for a single player. So naturally, these dungeons are meant for 5 people, 5 noobs without any skill whatsoever. Is this good silver for a party of 5? No, it is absolute garbage. These group dungeons are only good because you solo them. If you play the game like how it's supposed to be played, it's trash. Bro, every single time I say something about this game, it just turns out into a rant of me hating on the game. And I really don't want to do that, but just happens naturally. Hmm. I just sell our stuff and call it a day for now. I might stream later today, so if you guys are interested in that, subscribe to the channel so you'll get the notification. I'll try to be a little more active. I've been on a complete vacation mode for a whole week. Struggling to make silver because your friends want to play. see, see, that's how pathetic this game is. God damn it. You can't, you can't even accept your friends to play with you because that will cut the efficiency of the game. And this game is meant to be played in parties. This is not a solo game. Playing this game solo should be disgusting. It should not have any reward whatsoever. But in this case, actually being a part of, a party hinders you. Man, every time, every time I think that this game cannot go any lower, it does. And I still keep playing it for some reason. Yeah, man. I'm playing a lot with my friends nowadays. I don't do group dungeons with them because doing group dungeons with a group actually sucks. We do tier 8 statics or tier 7 statics on the red zone. Not the red zone, black zone. We go to black zones with a 4.3 set and do statics. And even died a bunch. Oh, it's a mob. See, I use this set to farm black zone dungeons in the statics. Some random rat just comes in with a bloodletter, kills us all. It happened a few times. I'll save this map. Probably use it later. Honestly, they should add more loot to the solo dungeons. That will fix the game. If you just add loot to solo dungeons, this game will actually be great. Because losing items in black zones or red zones, anywhere, does not have much of a consequence because you can just make all of that money back by grinding solo dungeons a little bit. So people will do a lot more PvP and there will not be much rats anymore because ratting will just be pointless now. You can make more money in solo dungeons than just ratting other people's skills. It will just improve the game experience on so many levels in a lot of content. Ever since solo dungeons got nerfed and this game's been heading down. See, what do you expect a complete new player to do for silver? The only good option right now for silver farming as a absolute new player is killing tier 6 mobs on red zone open world. And that is not very good either. That just gives you 600 or 400k per hour. That's bad. If you have good specs, you can do tier 8 solo dungeons. They're decent for silver, but as usual, tier 8 dungeons are in the black zone, so it carries the inherent risks of playing on black zones. And you can faction flag. We saw in this stream how important faction flagging is. I got around 500 to 600,000 fame just from being faction flagged in this stream. Now, black zone sucks all around. If you don't have a big party or a guild, don't go to black zones. It's just not worth it. But on the other hand, if you have a party of at least 5 6 people, black zones are really fun. You get to rat other people if they're just having a bad time. you can make their day even worse. Just farm statics, tier 8, tier 6, anything. The fame on tier 7 statics, man, it's insane. That's how I got all of my specs on this character. Just farm statics. Yeah, just go statics or Avalon for groups. That's really fun content. Only if you are in a group. 11 books are 150k. What kind of scam is this? The fuck? How much is the book? 16k? Hmm. Do you guys remember when these books used to be 29,000 or 30,000? They're 16k now. Ah. Every item I use just increases in price, and every other thing that I just sell drops in price. You know, it's actually impressive how how thoroughly this game screws me over every single time. Do you guys know why this dropped to 16,000 though? It used to be 30,000. It dropped after mobile got released, but that does not make any sense to me because mobile players usually spend a lot in the game. It should increase price after mobile, but just tank by 50%. We got a bunch of silver bats, and we are fat. No longer fat. Let's go. Night. Another trip of selling. I'm actually spending more time selling stuff than in the actual dungeon. Okay, that should be it for today's stream. I'll go to sleep. It's really not a good time to sleep, but my eyes, man, they're killing me. I'll just sell this stuff and go to bed. I should really stop staying up all night. It's 2 p.m. Did not sleep all day yesterday. Well, let's see how much we have on the silverbacks. Oh, wait. I have to tell you something. So, do you know how sneaky these stupid fucks at SPI nerfed the loot? So, before the nerf, the silverbacks did not count as estimated market value. So, all this 650k, it did not show up in the estimated market value. And after the nerf, the silverbacks stop showing up in the estimated value. And you know the worst part of it? The loot from before and after in the estimated value did not change by all that much. Do you know why that is? They reduced the amount of loot, but they just made the silverbacks visible, hoping that no one will notice the loot nerf. So sneaky little shit. This is why I hate these developers, man. They do stuff like this all the time. They nerf something and they just don't even mention it in the patch. Especially loot. I'm not talking about items here, only loot. Alright guys, that's it for today's stream. Subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss the future content. I'll go to sleep now. I will do one more stream or video later today if I wake up. If I don't, I'll do a stream tomorrow after the patch. Like, see you guys later.